I have a lot more to say about becoming a non-smoker, but I don't like really long TikToks myself, so I thought I would do this instead and shorten it up, talking about some tips that might be helpful. The first being, of course, to think of it as becoming a non-smoker as opposed to giving something up. Sometimes when you first are stopping, the cravings are constant and can drive you fairly crazy. Something that really helped me a lot was brushing my teeth. Seems really simple, but if I brushed my teeth, it would give me 10 minutes and then later on half an hour or an hour where the craving was gone because my mouth was clean and, toothpaste is a little tingly in the mouth and it just seemed to stop the cravings for a while. You do stop smoking one cigarette at a time, right? It's always just that one cigarette you have to not have. You just avoid lighting up that one cigarette and you keep on going. And there's things that can help with that. Here are some things that I kept on hand all the time. That would be Fisherman's Friends lozenges, Thrills gum, and those little tiny, tiny candies called Sen Sen. If I had one of those I could pop in my mouth, the taste was harsh enough to sort of replace the need for the cigarette. Very, very helpful. Ooh, also cinnamon toothpicks, something that you're actually holding in your mouth. You can fool around, you can take it in, you can take it out. And I would also sometimes get a length of a straw that was about the size of a cigarette and hold it between my fingers and breathe through it, tap it on the table, just generally go through the motions to kind of ease part of that dire need that I was feeling. That need ebbs and flows, but the good news is that it does get less and less. In the beginning, you think about it kind of incessantly, but after a while you discover, oh, I've had an hour where I didn't think about it once, and then another time later it's 3 hours or a whole afternoon that you didn't think about it one time. I had to give up drinking coffee because they went together for me. And I drink coffee again now, but for a long time I didn't because it would just trigger a need. So that was a good one. Also for me, I wore myself out because I had always associated having a cigarette as something to do while I rested. And I wore myself out the first couple of months because I never rested because I didn't want the temptation to have a smoke on my break. But you still have to treat yourself well. You still have to take a break and rest once in a while. Okay, and last tip for now is if you're smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, take that amount of money and put it into a piggy bank and save it. And you will be astonished how fast that money adds up. We went on a family trip to Cuba.